Alright, welcome back. Thank you for clicking on this video. This is more fit. Alright, in this video I'll be teaching you the introduction to basic bodies. Alright, just like we did on the measurements, I'll have to bring you to the introduction before the drafting proper. Alright, so for you to draft your basic bodies, there are things that you should consider first. Alright, now there are two techniques of measurement that are considered. First is the direct measurement, which I've taught you how to measure it on your dress form or on your clients. Alright, then the next one is the measurements based on calculation. Okay, so this measurement based on calculation, it is gotten by sampling different clients. For instance, you have size 6 clients, you bring about 3 of size 6 clients, then you get their average. Then with that average, you use it to calculate this particular formula to draft it. Alright, so for the direct measurement, you have the vertical and the horizontal measurement that you should be able to take. Alright, so the vertical one is the bust point. I taught you how to measure the bust point. So these are the lines that you first of all mark on your pattern paper before you impute other measurements. Alright, the bust point, the shoulder to under bust, and the half length. For the half length, you have the front and back half length. Okay, just like I taught you on measurements. Then for the horizontal, you have the shoulder, the across back, the across chest. Alright, the chest circumference, the bust circumference, then the bust span and armhole. These are the horizontal measurements, which if you are drafting on your pattern, you have to impute all those. So the importance of knowing your measurements is you have to know it, get it accurate, so that when you are drafting, you can be able to impute the accurate value on your pattern. Alright, so for the measurements based on formulas, you have the armhole, and the neck width. So for you to determine your armhole, there is formula for it. The formula is your bust divided by 6 plus 1.5. Alright, so when you divide your bust divide by 6 plus 1.5, you get your accurate armhole. That is how you calculate your armhole. Then for the neck width, you divide, this is the formula, the bust over 8 plus 1, all of them divide by 2. Alright, so these formulas, I've used it to calculate for different sizes. I've used it to calculate for the neck and then the armhole. You just use this armhole to calculate whichever bust that you want to work with. Alright, you get the armhole. Okay, for instance, if your client is not around and you know the size of that client, you can be able to work or to draft the pattern of that size. Alright, so you now have to use the size of the client. Alright, for instance, size 8 or size 10 and all of that. Okay, so and there is another one, which is the dart intake. These values are constant for all the sizes. Alright, they are constant for all the sizes. They have already sampled some clients and then they arrived at this particular values. So if we are drafting, you'll be seeing this dart intake often. Alright, the shoulder dart is called shoulder dart. Alright, so that is the dart intake. Okay, so you'll be seeing it on the pattern where you are drafting. So the essence is for you to know it, to know the actual value that you use to take the dart. Alright, okay, you know the if you are drafting a pattern for size 8, you should know that the dart intake should be 2.5. okay, if you are working for size 10, you should know that the dart intake should be 3. Alright, so that is how it is gotten. I hope you will find this video very helpful. If you enjoy this class, please subscribe to my channel. Also turn on your notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be able to be notified. Thank you for watching.